everybody and welcome back to Europa 4. So, last episode we had the newest patch kick in and most of my stuff decided it was going to change into colonies. I wasn't particularly happy about it, most of you in the comments weren't particularly happy about it. It seems most people playing the game aren't particularly happy about it, because it's all happened in their games as well, and there's a thing on the Steam Workshop that lets you just disable this happening. It basically changes it so that you need 999 provinces out of connection with your mainland before it would turn into a colony, which obviously is never going to happen. But my general stance on things is whatever I start the game with, configuration-wise, I will use up until I finish the game. I don't go and apply mods mid-game, and I don't change mods mid-game. So as much as I dislike what they've done, I'm going to roll with it. And just sort of reprioritize a bit. So gone is my even remote inclination for conquering America, because I won't. It just becomes a colony, and as we can see in here, the colonies then get upset and get liberty desire and probably try to break away. Which brings me to my first thing. What I'm going to do is randomly increase the tariffs to quite a high level on that one, and this one can go up. And the reason I'm doing that is, firstly, it gets me more gold, but secondly, it will mean that these rebel at different rates. You know, this one would rebel first, and then these two, and then these much smaller ones. Which means that if I do have to go and fight them, I'm not trying to fight all of my colonies at the same damn time, because that would just be crazy. So although it will likely piss them off more and they'll rebel sooner, which isn't ideal, it means I'm not dealing with all of them in one go. So that's my logic behind that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about down here. I might still send them across to Australia just to see, I don't know, if we can turn this into a new Australia colony or something. And then just leave it. We'll do that. For whatever reason, Africa doesn't seem to have changed into a colony. I mean, there's more than enough provinces there, as far as I'm aware, for it to have done so. Let's just check the trade nodes. Yep. But I'm guessing because it's close enough to my territories or something? I don't know. It doesn't seem to have done. So I'm thinking more focus in Europe and Africa and less worrying about the New World. So the problem with that is obviously we're trying to integrate Galicia, and if we upset these regions, Galicia probably will get upset as well with my rapid expansionism, and then that date of joining with me will go down. So for the most part it's just going to be preparation until they join, unfortunately, which we should be able to see when that is. So they are joining 1677, so 10 years time. So I've got 10 years to get my troop limit up to maximum and be ready to probably stomp France first. Then we'll see who ends up in a coalition against us and go from there. Ideally, I want to get the Gelray, I think it's called. These guys here, because then we own most of the Antwerp trade node. And that's another major source of income, as you can see. If I can capture as many of these endpoints as possible, I will control the trade flow. We've already got a lot of Sevilla. So probably I want to hit the Almoravids as well. But that's all long-term planning. So let's get this unpaused and going. Units are suffering casualties? Where? I don't know. Now, what to do about my men? We'll leave them down there as a tiny contingent for dealing with these regions. I mean, maybe I will still use my colonists to get a couple of these. Try and turn this last little bit into another colony, I don't know. But I'm not going to go at it any major fashion like I was previously. I'm going to recall at least one of these armies back. What are they? They're heavy ships. Okay, they can come round. What we got there? They're protecting trade. That's fine. Okay, where's my transport ships? I've got to have some. That'll do. Let's get them over here as well. Bring my men back towards Europe. Decisions can we make? Oh, can pass a few here. Pass the Importation Act. Minimise competition for locally produced goods by restricting the type and amount of goods that are allowed to be sold or imported to local trade nodes. Lose mercantilism. Production efficiency goes down. National trade income modifier goes up. Okay, and what's the Merchant Shipping Act? The inverse. Impose a limit on ship owners' liability in regards to damaged or lost goods due to robbery, embezzlement, or fire. So that would be an income from trade efficiency as opposed to national tax modifier. National trade income, trade efficiency. Okay, where's our trade tab? Trade efficiency is fairly low. Impacts the power you can wield in a trade node. So I want more power in my trade nodes just to push all these other factions out, really. So we will go for trade efficiency. Ah, we can pass both. Okay, it's not an and or. There we go. We'll have both of those then. Which is boosted. Very nice. Right then, back to what I was up to. What are you? Let's split this unit out. Create a new unit. Cog. Join. There's the one sailing across the ocean. Okay, protect trade. Where do we want to protect trade? Caribbean? Or we not got that as an option? I'm sure I sent... Where's that fleet? I'm sure I had another transport fleet somewhere. What are you? No. You're protecting trade as well. Well, that's me thoroughly confused. Ah, there's those guys. Okay. You've randomly got a transport as well. So that wasn't the one I wanted. Let's create a new unit. Split off the merchantman. Send him across as well. You protect trade. Western Europe. Because we need more trade power in that, obviously. That's the huge node here that we control massive amounts of. Where are we pushing the money? Okay, we're pushing it to London. France and Galicia. Galicia's pushing it to where it can get influence. Except it's not. It is slightly. So neither of those will become a problem as I eradicate them. Right, back over to here. Let's speed this up because I want my ships to get here faster. Here they come. What do they want? Military access? Military access? No. Right, let's group all of these. We'll do a quick trade. Keep them guys together. You hop on the ship. And then they can come back. Right, where do we want them? Got 17 there. Let's bring them into position for dealing with France. Wow, that's a circuitous route. Fair enough. How is my income? 27, excellent. Okay, let's start work on this military then. What do we need? Another 50 something units. Right. Not buildings. Cannon. Okay, let's go for... how many do we have? 50. 10... 10... 30? Yeah, okay. 10. And then we'll have the infantry build elsewhere. What is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Build, my pretties. Slaughter awaits. I can't remember if we'll inherit the armies of Galicia, actually. Sweden want military access, alright. Oh wow, it's going down in there. Lotharingia are helping Colne, so Colne look like they're going to slap Gelre in the face. I wonder if they'll actually capture it, or whether they'll just do what they sometimes do and, you know, go, ha, we beat you, give us some trade power, or whatever it is. Yeah, the sort of we're just better than you kind of wars that this game seems to promote for some reason. Haha, my army, it grows. Yes. Okay, and we can afford to recruit 4 more units. So just do that. And then let's get some galleons going, because I don't think we have enough heavy ships for fighting naval wars. I want a good fleet of these sat in the area. if we're going to start doing stuff in Europe. Oxfordshire University, class of 1668. And it is actually 1668, which makes a change for this game. Ah, Latin. Okay, graduating class is exceptional. Okay. Where do we wish to direct them? To the administration? Or to sow 1,000 flowers? What? Why? Why would putting down 1,000 flowers bring prestige to the country? We'll take the admin power. You extremely strange game. Sale of titles. One of our advisors has suggested selling off titles to nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. Bring in lots of money if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Do I need 634 ducats? No. But do I want an extra stability? Yes. Okay, somewhere's self-sustaining and has become Irish Louisiana. That's nice for them. Well done. No one cares. Uruguay. In you go. Uh-huh. No. We will have none of this. Right then. Let's start grouping my monstrous new force together, shall we? Hopefully this province can sustain them. Probably not. Spread of disease. New diseases brought from overseas have quickly spread among the tribes and almost annihilated the entire native population. Pay some money, get a settler chance increase. How much supply is in here? Does it tell me? 44. And we're about to hit that. 60, that's a much better one to go sit in. You lot, go to there. My own colonies are trying to steal palpable influence off me. I have none of this. Where's my fleet with that army from the Americas on it? Oh, France, hands off. You won't have any hands left soon, but that's another matter. Okay, they've got some cannon. They've got some cannon. I don't know where that naval force has got to. Ah, it's there. I put it up there, not down here. That's why I was looking in the wrong place. Okay, Bible translated. A priest in Faro has translated the Bible into our language and has started to distribute copies of it to nearby villages throughout Algarve. So we could burn the priest and his books. Lose reform to desire to reform, and everybody except Norway's opinion of me goes up, or spread it far and wide, and everyone's opinion of me goes down except for Norway. They changed to Protestant. No, we will burn the priest and his books. Do not need more religious wars. I've had quite enough of those. Right. Transport fleet can go sit on the tip of Normandy. That's not Normandy, is it? It's Finistère. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hey France, do you have any inclination of what's coming? I think you do. Recruits flock to the standards. Our system of national conscripts is proving very successful. The poor, the desperate, even the patriotic are flocking to other colours. The generals are pleased. Reduce recruitment time. Will gain manpower in one province. Well, manpower is not a problem. But I've just finished all my recruitment. So we'll just give him the manpower. Nice, we've got claims on provinces. Where are they? That one, that one, that one. Can we get some more? Fabricate a claim. Go for it. And he's instantly discovered. Well, he's a terrible person. Useless. Prospering times. Okay, we've become renowned for our country's artistic achievements and blossoming economy. Artists, philosophers and poets are flocking to that town that I pronounce Connaught, but I know this is probably not correct and someone will go and complain about it. And the thriving economy has allowed extensive artistic funding. Several fine architectural buildings are being erected and beautiful gardens are built to demonstrate our country's wealth. Invest in a university. So we gain diplomatic power and base tax. Investments are not an option at this stage, just get 100 diplomatic power. We'll invest in a university, just because Oxford should probably have one. Colne are winning that battle. I'm mildly concerned at the amount of troops they've got marching around in the area as well. It's quite a lot more than I would like to see. I'm sure I've got some armies missing somewhere. Where are they? Well, you're down there, of course. You're over there. Of course, I've still got 32,000 over there. I don't need that many. We'll leave 16 in the Americas. Where's my transport fleet? Go back over here and get them. Go on. Europe's going to erupt into a monstrous war. I need to be ready for it. Here comes my navy. Okay, they're self-sustaining. Right, trying to sort out my latest war fleets. What are you? Ah, you're light ships. Okay. Send you to the North Sea just because you're near it. Okay, we can invest in a new idea. Which one? Diplomatic relations. In technology, however, we are still 5 years ahead. Actually, it's not even. That's a diplomatic idea, so no, I don't want to spend money on that at all. How is my buildings doing? Because we've got lots of spare administrative power. We templed the hell out of the area, didn't we? What about courthouses? It's not. Revolt risk and influence isn't that useful. Manpower. Manpower. Ah. Oh no, that's diplomatic power. Goods produced. That could be a useful one. Local tax modifier. Let's throw these down everywhere. Spend some of my administrative power I've got laying around. It's not very cost effective to put it on those. What else we got? Who else is making crap loads of money? Come on. Oh no. That'll do for now. Can always come back and put more down. Investigator technology, customer's house and naval base. What does this do then? Defender of the Faith goes up in cost. Controlled cardinals. Counter Reformation. Nice. Right. Go on then. Now, where's the military tab gone? There. That's fine. Colne are really going all out on Gallery here, aren't they? It's not going to end well for them. Cardinal. He's 80 or years old. He's going to die fairly soon. Maybe I should stop investing in him. Let's check. Not gallery. View my country. August 1677. Okay, Frank. Franconia dislikes me, never mind. Another one of these is changed. Yeah, Colne have definitely won that war. Ah, he's back from France. And he didn't get me a claim? Go. Ah, he did. He's got me. It was that one. Okay. Right, we can expand somewhere else now. Where do we want to? Oh, go on then. We'll expand into these two just to link the damn things up. Meanwhile, you bring your men and drop them there. France's army is laughable. Look at it. There's nothing you can do, France. It's going to happen. Okay, tariffs on coffee. The coffee production is one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money. Perhaps too much without being properly taxed. In this, okay, we should force them to trade their coffee through our ports instead. Cuba would gain liberty desire. Or we can leave it be. I think I'd rather have the points. Alright, speaking of which, the Liberty Desire is not really going up too much. I wonder what happened if I did force New Ireland into a Liberty War. Could I just walk up and capture them basically, or? Interesting. Land force limits modifier plus 25%. The Grand Army. Yes, yes, we will be spending that money right now. Well, not money, that influence. Hello, let's have another 54 men, or 54,000 men on my force limit. Oh, you boys don't stand a chance, France. And then Europe will follow. Though I'm blasting through my money doing this, but such is life. So was it 50 again? So standard pattern. 7, 8, 9, 10. Followed by the same amount of cavalry. And then infantry. Oops. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got to add an on to that. 10. There. Push you down a bit. Go, go, go! Let's drop fleet maintenance just a little bit. Okay. Palpable Cardinal guy. Yeah, he's 82. I'm not spending any more influence on him. They can have him. Right, let's have one of these war fleets sit with my transport fleet as a sort of protection. Cool. Cardinal. We'll spend it on this one instead, seeing as he's the new one on the block. One of our vessels is lost. East of Magellan's. Okay. Well, there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. If the automated thing wants to sail it to its death. Invest in a new technology, administrative. Yes. Allows constitutional monarchy. Let's have a look. What would that do? So I've got production efficiency and national tax modifier. Get me manpower recovery, prestige decay reduction, and yearly legitimacy. Right, new idea group. So we don't want a diplomatic one, we want either administrative or military. So quantity ideas. Manpower modifier, cavalry cost, recovery, infantry cost, land maintenance, ship cost, artillery cost. And a 33% boost to land force limits if we complete the entire thing. Oh, that'd be glorious. But what's in administrative? Let's just have a quick look. Mercenaries, cause, no, money, national tax, build. I'm going to go with a quantity idea. Just because it's going to be utterly insane. We'll spend administrative stuff on leveling up technology and building buildings everywhere. So 1677, these guys should swap over. And then the war for Europe begins. Late to the party. Come on, 64th Army. Whatever you're up to. What's my force limits look like now? I could get 4 more, but meh. What difference is 4 going to make? Split in half. I don't actually have enough to attack all the provinces in one go. Put you up there. Put you in there. So you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you'll go to there, and then this new one. Oh no, I don't need to move you at all. We'll leave you in Limousine. Okay, so you'll attack Maine. You'll attack Ile-de-France. If the French aren't worried about this massive Irish build-up on the borders, then they're pretty insane. And I think right there is where I will probably bring the episode to a close, so we can see what's going to happen. France is going to get totally annihilated. But that will then pull most of Europe in a coalition against me, I suspect, at which point the fun shall commence. So, that's all to look forward for. Thanks for watching. See you next time.